I'm Nicola Anderson, and I'm one of the track cycling coaches at Manchester Velodrome. If you want to get into track cycling, the best thing to do is, if you're over the age of 12, put yourself on a taster session. They're £10.20 for an hour, and you do get a bike and a helmet inclusive for that. They'll do a couple of safety laps first, and once they've got that sorted, then we'll explain how to get onto the track and a few rules. We do have a progression, but you don't have to go through all that. You know, some people want to come along and go as far as they can. Some people just want to keep coming along on a taster session. So the more you ride it, the more you do gel with it. So I would suggest that you book on a couple more taster sessions, and instead of maybe just riding around on your own, get yourself up with a group of other people. You'll see people riding up on, one of the lines: black line, red line, blue line. The progression ladder that we do have is to progress from a taster to a taster improver, and then you do need to be up on the blue line following a wheel doing changes for about a good 20 minutes, and then ride around the top of the track. If you can do that safely, the coach will sign you off. You come on taster improvers, which are a little bit more the same, but everybody's done the same test. From that, if you want to, you can then progress and do your skills, and from your skills you can go on and do your induction, which then means you're an accredited rider. Everybody's different. I mean, you don't want to be eating too much before you come in here. Just I would start off just eating what you would generally eat, just nothing fizzy, no fizzy drinks or anything before you come on the track. Just make sure that you've got probably the right equipment, comfy clothes. I'm not suggesting everybody goes out and buys cycling kits straight away. We do recommend 2 layers, like top layers. Basically, that is if you are brought off, sometimes through no fault of your own, 2 layers will rub together and reduce any friction burns that you may get. I think most people, if you get into cycling, they do like to have their own bike. Like I say, our bikes are good, but all we can really do on those is set the saddle height up or down. So if you get your own bike, you can tweak that a little bit better. You can change the stem if you need to, etc. I suppose on alongside that, then your shoes, and then after that your helmet. Obviously the biggest difference is that the bikes have got no brakes and a fixed gear, so you can't just stop pedalling. So like when you're out on the road, we all like to think that we don't freewheel, but you come on the track and you realise, well actually yeah, I do freewheel far more than I want to admit. So I think it's just getting used to that constant pedalling. Obviously you're just going like round and round as opposed to up and down the hills, but it is very similar to that, because obviously going into the bends is a bit like going uphill. You push a little bit more, and then coming out of the bends you get a little bit of a free speed like you do when you're coming downhill. So it is similar, it's just probably that constant pedalling. You can't just stop. Everybody really, I think. Obviously it's here, like I say, it's the age of 8 upwards for the local club, which is Eastlands, and then we've got 9 for the Francis Transport sessions and 12 upwards for tasters. My personal opinion is the sooner you can get somebody on a bike on a fixed gear, the better. It's a really good, friendly atmosphere. The session that's on now, these are regular guys that are vets, some are up to 80. They meet every week on a Wednesday, set a circle out. It is a good, friendly sport, and it should be for everybody.